Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Liverpool show. Mandem United podcast meets the analysis at Anfield podcast. Normally, you get this show, I know, on a Tuesday night, but because Arsenal played Luton, I ended up moving that to that slot. But there could be some changes in regards to this show anyway. But we got the returning, you know what I'm saying, in the black and white top, you know what I'm saying, with the fresh hair. My like Ram is in the building. Yes, Ram, what are you telling me? You good?
Man, it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back, man. I've missed you, man. I've missed you.
Yeah, you had to deal with Ryan for the last couple of weeks, so I can understand why.
Yo, you know what's hilarious, yeah? The way you'd be just crashing on Ryan all the time. After initially when you came on this channel and was trying to defend, why does everyone treat him so bad? He's not that bad. I bet. Okay, sure.
Give it about 1 day, then I can understand that. 1 day on that group chat.
Give you 1 minute? Yeah. You lot in the group chat's hilarious. You lot are hilarious in the group chat. You lot are hilarious in the group chat. You might crap me up all the time. For real. For real. But yes, large up everyone that's tapped in. Big up everyone who joined over from the raid, from doing the most. Big up to Jez. Big up to Ahmed as well. But let's run up the likes, people. Hit that like button on the video because we're not even at double figure likes. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back. Big up to all the audio listeners as well. Make sure you share this across all of the socials too. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sarcasm City TV is rolled to 9,000 subscribers. And of course, if you want to make sure we get to your questions, super chat people and myself and Ram will get to your question. But please keep all your questions and comments Manchester United or Liverpool related. And Ram, it's been a minute since we have seen you and we have spoke. So you can start whether you want to talk, preview the Palace game, whether you want to talk about the win against Sheffield United, whether you want to talk about the win against Fulham. Floor's yours.
Yeah, we'll start off with Sheffield United.
Cool.
And then we'll get on to title credentials because I think people are starting to.
You carry on actually, and big up to Joe A88 who became a member. I'm not sure what level you was at, but big up to you. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well, people. But salute and appreciate that.
Yeah, big up, Joe, man. We'll get on to Liverpool title credentials because obviously that's been a topic that's been circulating around everywhere. Mm-hmm. First things first, professional performance against Sheffield United. I'm going to take the words out of G's mouth. Pause. It was professional. We didn't really let them create a lot of chances. A lot of their chances were mainly down to individual errors, lapses in judgment. But control game, I wasn't too worried. I think people were worried with the fact that Liverpool is always Liverpool that give up chances or that kind of thing. But we didn't actually give up that many decent opportunities for them. So I wasn't too worried about them. I still think we should have won by more. We had so many good chances to kill off that game and we didn't. So yeah, it was a professional performance. Second in the league, 2 points behind Arsenal. It's a weird one with Arsenal because they don't look good, but they just get 3 points. And Flawless, you know this. You have the most experience out of anybody probably in English football. How many times has Alex Ferguson in so many different matches played not that great football, but you just keep on getting W after W after W.
Facts.
And that's what they're doing, man. You can't fault that. You can't fault it at all.
You can't fault the results. I'm saying. But we the most informed team in the league, but hey, carry on.
yeah, of course. Low key informed team in the league. But yeah.
They know low key. It's facts. Why does everyone respond that way when I say that?
Because no one knows it, innit? It's low key because no one knows about it.
Well, I'm here to let it be known. You know what I'm saying, to the people. And to Lucky, I'm gonna get to your comment in a second as well. But yeah, go on, carry on.
But yeah, it's very interesting that quite a lot of people don't really talk about us in title race. I think you were the one that was actually talking about it more than I was at the start of the season.
Yep.
And look, I'll say it again. I think we're very early into our stages. If we win the league, it will be more or less a miracle, in my opinion, and it'll be more of a dunkage on Arsenal because Arsenal have a more complete team, got better established players who play a system that they know very well, this should be their league, hypothetically. But there's always City. And if people want to keep sleeping on us, I beg you to keep sleeping on us. Because for this, footballers like to look on YouTube. They like to look on what people are saying. Just galvanize them every single day of the week. Oh, Liverpool aren't going to be tired of winning the title. Oh, Liverpool aren't going to be there. Well, the players are going to be like, nah, we are them. We are going to be that guy. And Trent, ever since he put on them Predators, boy, oh my God, I don't know what's happened to him. This man has turned into David Beckham back in 1998, mate, when he first wore them Predators. I'm telling you, and I'm going to say this until the last breathing breath. Predators have special powers, mate. It has special powers. Them boots have some sort of special power. It's similar to what R9 used to wear with them Nike. I can't remember, was it Tiempo? What Nike Tiempos used to wear?
You taking it back. Yeah, it was Copper 90s and it was Tempo. You talking about with the 90 in the circle.
Yeah, Tiempo is Ronaldinho's. That's Dino's one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. You taking it back? Maybe.
That's childhood right there, man.
Yeah, you taking it way back. Oh, you taking it way back. I'm just like,
because when I was a child, it's more or less Dino wearing them Tiempos and Stevie was wearing the Predators. So that's going way back. I'm talking 05, 06 days. Damn, that's a long time. But yeah, it's I want people to keep dipping on us because it gives us that momentum, man.
Yeah.
And that is something that people need to be aware of. But they're not. So yeah. I'm happy.
I'm fully aware. I ain't letting you, man, like people just go unopposed. Every time I mention it, people look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, yo, don't let Arsenal, as much as I hear you, and I do agree with you to an extent in regards to Arsenal. I like their playing style. But to me, you have the much better manager. And I don't think the gap between the two sides is that big of a gap in terms of quality. I really don't. Even if you say Arsenal have a better squad, cool. But what I'm saying is they're not miles clear of you overall.
But do you know what goes against your point, Flawless?
Go on.
Is we are low-key starting to get a little bit of an injury problem because a lot of people are starting to get injured now. So I don't know if you heard, Matip has got an ACL.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He's not going to be playing.
You got Kwanzaa, man.
No. But again, it's such a sad way to go. Like this is definitely his last season. And I will say this right now, one of the greatest free transfers the Premier League has seen. One of the greatest. I'll put it out there. What he's done for the club since he came in 2016 to now, one of the greatest. And for him to go out the way that he did, it's just he
man, run it back next season, man. You know what I'm saying? Run it back. Ramontada, man.
I think he's going back to Germany after. I think he said he
maybe
wants
to one of your teams. Yeah, man, he'll go Stuttgart or something. There you go. Big up to
maybe
Lucky.
Stuttgart or Schalke, yeah.
Yeah, he says, Flawless, I'm tired of this fraudulent Uruguayan Andy Carroll, a.k.a. Andy Uruguayan Andy Carroll took me out, a.k.a. Charles Darwin, theory of devolution. Bro, this guy's bozo's genes activates in front of goal. Bro got 9 Premier League goals last season, currently on 4 goals. I don't know if this is Ryan's burner account, but welcome to the show. Ryan, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, good. How are you guys?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless. Don't blow us away with all that energy and enthusiasm, my friend. But your thoughts on this comment here from Lucky?
Bro, he's terrible, innit? Like, I literally, I can't.
Do you agree with Lucky? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, he's shit.
Okay.
That's one of the dumbest questions you could ask for this.
Thing is, I've actually given him some credit this season, innit? Like, you know me, I've actually given him his credits this season, but he's not good enough, bro. I don't get why people can just accept that. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know what? The line I absolutely hate more than anything is that line of, when Darwin starts to finish, he's going to tear this league apart. We've been saying that for over a year, and it's not getting any better. He's crap. It's that simple. And I don't get... What annoys me the most is these stupid fans who still... Nunez FC, who still back him to this day. It's annoying. Who refuse to hear any criticism about him. They're the worst thing about this, man. It's like they're letting their fetish for Nunez get get in the way of progress for my football club at the end of the day. I get, if you man love Nunez so much, fine, I hate that. I don't get your fetish towards him, but fine, I understand. Fair, that's your fair. Like, if you like him, that's cool. But don't let your love for him get in the way of progress for my football club at the end of the day.
Talk about Ryan's on smoke, all right?
Don't let your love for Darwin Nunez get in the way of progress for my football club, because he's not good enough for my football club for where I want my club to go. I want my club to be winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, and he's not good enough for that, to be a regular starter for us to win a Premier League or Champions League. I don't care what anyone says, bro. He costs us too many games. He legit cost us too many games. That Luton game, City game, I was very happy with the draw against City. I thought we deserved a draw against City. But let's not act like this guy didn't miss three chances in the first half that could have put us 1-0 up. And then all of a sudden you're looking at that game completely different.
I think the City game is more or less we were lucky not to concede goals.
No, but
it can be spun. It can be spun both ways.
No, but Ram, I think we deserved a draw personally in that game.
Oh yeah,
let's not forget that Nunez had 3 chances in the first half and didn't take any of them. That could have put us 1-0 up.
I know there was one where he miscontrolled it, and if he controlled it properly, he could have finessed it into the bottom corner. I remember one, but
again, one's a header. Another one's a header, right?
Yeah, but that one was a little bit. Yeah, that one's a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I don't remember him. I don't remember watching the game, and I could be wrong. Go on, Ryan. Go on.
There was one where Szoboszlai put him through when Nunez should have just shot, and he's taken about 10 touches. And then there was another one.
It was on the edge of the box, and he miscontrolled it. If he controlled it properly, he would have got a good touch.
But he didn't control it properly because he never does, because he can't control it, bro. Like, it's that simple. It's terrible.
One thing I would say,
terrible, man.
One thing I would say about this season, he's got a little bit better in terms of his overall play. But again,
I'm not denying that. I've given him credit for that.
But my main problem is, look, I gave him praise. I gave him this guy so much praise. The remontada of him scoring goals, vital goals as well. But you can't afford a guy to come on and just get into positions and not score. And look, for a little bit, I kind of agree with Ryan to an extent. It's wild, but I agree with Ryan.
Yeah, you feeling okay? I just had to check. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, how many times?
I'm surprised myself, mate.
How many more times are we going to hear the line of, when he learns how to finish, he's going to score 20, 30 plus goals? Bro, like I said, we've been saying this for over a year, and it's not getting any better. So, like,
I think Ryan, people are still hoping that he refines his form that he had at Benfica. Because we saw it with our own eyes. When he was at Benfica, that guy was on smoke. Like, he was on smoke. Like, it looked as though everything that was right in front of goal, it would be in the back of the net with him.
Bro, Timo Werner was on smoke for Leipzig. We came to Chelsea and stunk, bro. Like, that doesn't. Like, it's a different league and everything.
I mean, like, other people have come from Portugal have done really well, i.e., Mr. Diogo Jota. But
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But that's what I'm saying. People, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm trying to tell you that, like, people that still believe in Darwin are probably those that think that he could find that form from Benfica. But like I said, this is the season,
bro. I'll be honest. I don't have any hope for him.
This is the season where this guy's got to do something, man. Like, I can't be waiting for you to go, come on. The fact that Jota's injured at this moment does not help the situation, because we need to rely on him a little bit more. I'm tired of seeing Gakpo on the left, in the middle. I want to see him on that left. I think I had a little glimpse of him on that left, and it looks good, and I want to see more of it.
Hey, man, does that follow up the conversation to the other fraud as well?
Hey, let's go. Let's segue going.
There is no other fraud.
Who's the other? Let him land, and then you can rebuttal Ram. Before you get to that, though, Ryan, everyone who's locked in, continue to run up the likes, because this is about to be good, people. So continue to run up the likes, share across all socials, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. I was only at 15 likes. There's over 20 people in here. So we need to run up the likes and run up them shares to get more people in here as well. Continue to get your questions in. Please just keep them Manchester United or Liverpool related as well. Ryan, the floor is yours. Who is the other fraud you speak of?
That Colombian Mikhailo Mudryk, bro. Like I said it, man. He's useless. Bro, I want my apologies from everyone. Genuinely, Flosh, you know I've been calling this guy out for time.
That is true.
The season started. From
That's
before the season started, I've been calling out Luis Diaz. And this guy is ass. He's ass, bro. He's been ass this season, man. What's he done? Even Hussam admitted it. Hussam admitted it as well. Bro, Luis Diaz, what does he do? Someone watch him and tell me what he actually contributes to our football team. Legit, tell me what he does. He's useless, man. Honestly, bro, like, decision making awful. He doesn't beat players anymore. Like,
the one thing I would disagree with the beating players, that I think that's a tactic. It is a tactic because he does that for Colombia, and I think the manager is forcing him to go focus on his off the ball movement, his positioning, all that kind of stuff. So you don't see him do that, and you always see him go back and pass to the fullback, and the fullback then crosses it in. That's a tactic,
bro.
I don't think Klopp is. The one thing I'll criticize Klopp. He stopped him from being the guy that he is, which is expressive, likes to take on players, likes to take risks.
You reckon Pep is stifling him to an extent?
Klopp.
He's done a Pep him. I like to say he's done a Pep.
He's become Pep him. Okay, first.
You know what I mean? Pep, you know what I mean? Because Pep is one of the greatest managers of all time, no doubt. But the one thing you can't be is a showboater. Ronaldinho never worked.
Nah, he makes plays into robots. We all know that.
Eto'o got booted out because of that. Henry wasn't the same because of the same situation. He even said it himself. I couldn't be like I was at Arsenal. I had to be a certain player. He's almost pepped him to an extent. Like, he's a part of the system and he does whatever is needed for that system to work. That's how I see it, my opinion. But yeah, that's
go on, man. Did he mute himself? Do you have anything else to say about Diaz?
He can't pass a football.
Colombian Mikhailo Mudryk is wild though. He's not as bad as Mudryk.
I've said this for months, bro. He can't pass a football. He legit can't pass a football. I've seen it for months, bro. Watch him try and pass a football. He misplaces so many. It's so annoying, bro. Like, yeah, honestly, just sell him in the summer or whenever, man. He's useless, bro. Like, he's not even at an age where you can say like, oh, he's young, he can improve. He's like 26, 27, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Luis Diaz, I said with Luis Diaz, when he first came into our football club, first few months of that, when he came in for that season, we almost won the quad, yeah. I admit he was really good. Like, he was genuinely really good.
When he was the most expressive we've seen him.
But we ain't seen that Luis Diaz since. Like, that's over a year, bro. That's over a year.
I wonder why.
It's not even fully because of Klopp. Like, genuinely, Luis Diaz has his chances to take on players. He just tries to do it and then doesn't do it because he can't.
No, but then
he's lost pace. He's lost pace. So let's be real. Luis Diaz was a kick and run player as well. He's lost pace.
And he wasn't, right?
No,
now you're going too. No, he wasn't. A kicker run player is basically a Dharma Traore. He was definitely not that.
He relied on pace to get past a player. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Every skiller relies on pace to do whatever.
Not necessarily.
They rely on their pace and their agility, especially if you're a quick winger.
But Diaz was still a bit like, he wasn't skillful like that, Diaz. Let's be honest.
Stop now, Ryan. You're being disingenuous, bro. You're being disingenuous right now. You're being disingenuous. No way.
Nah, Diaz was low-key kick and run.
No,
and I don't even mind.
I don't think he's kick and run. I think that's harsh. I think you have some fair criticisms of him, but like the Mikhailo Mudryk stuff is. I don't think all of that.
Diaz has only got one more Premier League goal than him this season. Uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, but it's not about like it's not just a goal thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he needs to improve his output. However, he's a better player overall than Mikhailo Mudryk.
Debatable.
It's not debatable.
It's not debatable.
It's not debatable.
Did you see Mikhailo? Ryan, did you watch the United Chelsea game?
All right.
Did you watch it?
He was. You know what it is? It's
I was there. I was there. I watched it live. Yeah.
Do you know how many counterattacks he stopped because of his stupidity and he can't pass a football? That is him. He's not. Luis Diaz is not that. Luis Diaz
or Mudryk. It's basically the same thing.
No, he's not. This is where I get annoyed with you, man. This is where I get annoyed with you.
As well.
Go and he says stuff like this, which makes no sense. And
bro, he's so useless, Diaz, bro. Genuinely, man. Oh my word, he's so.
I honestly believe with Diaz, he's that kind of maverick footballer that needs to express himself. And the system that he's in, he can't do it.
If that's the case, like, let him go to another club then, innit? As far as I'm concerned, if he's not suited for my club, then just get rid of him, innit?
No, because having an asset like him in the team,
Luis Diaz over Jurgen Klopp. Like, let's be real.
Having an asset like that in your team does wonders. It gives you that unpredictability that you need. The one thing that we lacked, even when Sadio Mane was there, we lacked unpredictability. We really did, because everyone kind of knew what he was going to do. He was going to cut inside and try and take on a man with his pace. This guy is more like in, out. He will come and try and skill you up and put you on the floor. Then does whatever. Like, it's because I watched him play for Colombia. It's like a completely different person, a really completely different player. And I have to wonder if it is actually a system thing. And I think it is. I really think it is. The one thing I can agree on is that his finishing is not that great. His finishing ain't great. It's not great. And that is something that needs to get better at some point.
His passing's actually the worst part of his game, by the way.
I think
closely, it actually is.
I think both in some sort of way. I think the one thing that he keeps on doing is just tries to cut inside and shoot from distance. Sometimes it's not worth doing that.
It's not the way forward.
Nah, sometimes it's just better passing it off or laying off for someone else to take the shot on, you know? But again, the Nunez one I can hear, because you have to, this guy has to show something, because one, he's 80 million pounds and stuff like that. Luis Diaz, because he's actually played decently. He's actually had consistent games where he's played well. But there's always room for criticism for certain players. And again, I'll say this again. Ryan does like to go overboard with his criticism.
You know? That is true.
I'm not going overboard with Diaz. I'm not going overboard with this.
Do you want me to pull up messages about a certain Hungarian player that you keep on
do it, bro. Do it.
Hey, let's go there. Let's talk about the Hungarian Steven Gerrard. Let's go.
Oh my days.
Okay, one thing people need to stop that. People need to stop that, because that's one reason why it gives Ryan ammunition to say the foolishness that he does. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you get me?
I'm gonna smile my drink, yo. Ramos had enough, yo. I said you have to pull up the foolishness you be saying in the chat. You know what I mean?
Yo, I can even ask Satan to come on and he would agree with me, don't lie. Like, I get Ryan wants to do what's best for the club, but sometimes Ryan just you need to understand.
Maybe Szoboszlai should start doing the best for my club instead and give me something to back.
That's where we disagree. Because again,
he's been shit for over a month, but no one will speak on it.
Because what? Okay. In what way has he been shit? In what way has he been shit?
He's been on worst midfielder for over a month. Even McAllister's been better than him in that time.
So would you say McAllister's improved since he's first started? Because I think he has.
Yeah, I think he has. Last few weeks, I think he has genuinely improved.
He's
been
one
had
of the
great game against City, good game against Fulham.
The reason why we are second is because in the last couple of games when we've been playing well, he's been that guy.
Now McAllister's been all right recently. I'll give him his credit. He actually has.
So would you send him back to Brighton?
No, not at the moment. He's actually done all right recently. That game against City was really good.
Do you remember that, Flawless?
Yeah, I remember that. He was ready to sell him to see. That's where you got over the top with, because your criticism of McAllister was fair. I could hear it, but the selling back to Brighton, that's where you always just go too far, man. That's the problem. That is the problem.
Don't go far. Like when I say that McTominay is your best finisher, he's like, no. But
yeah, I'm like, but that's a problem. If that is the fact that that's actually a debate is a problem.
Yeah, exactly. But again, I'll go back to the Szoboszlai thing. In what way has Szoboszlai been a player where you're like he's a fraud? Ryan.
No, I'm not saying he's a complete fraud. I'm just saying that I'm just saying he's tied up.
No, don't do that, Ryan. No, Ryan. No, Ryan. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what? Don't do
You've
what?
been calling him a complete fraud for the last, not even 20 minutes. For the last couple of weeks, you've been calling him a complete fraud, mate.
Yeah, because he's played like shit for ages now. Like, come on, what are we doing here? He started off the season really well. I ain't denying that.
Okay, so
but for the last since the Forest game, he's been he's been our worst midfielder.
Like I say, in what ways has he been crap?
Have you been watching the games?
That's a fair question, though.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, and I watch it in a system way, as I like to call it.
Bro, Endo's been better than him in that time.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, yeah. What is Endo's role and what is Szoboszlai's role? What is Szoboszlai's role in the Liverpool team right now? Yeah, answer that question.
I don't even know what his role is at the moment, to be honest.
No, because you do know what it is, but you don't want to say it.
You should know his you should know his role though. Like, even though you don't think he's performing well, you should know the role he is being asked to perform. What is his role?
Attacking midfielder, innit?
Okay, oh no, it's not, Ryan. Don't do that.
With a bit of Klopp using him as a Henderson kind of thing.
No, is Klopp using him as Henderson, bro?
Okay, a little bit. I understand that.
No, Ryan. No. I want a straight answer, bro. I don't want a little bit. I want a straight answer, mate.
It's a bit of both, isn't it? Like, he gets enough of the ball to be able to still show something in the attacking side of the game, but he's been shit at it recently.
Yeah, predominantly he's been a Henderson-like player, isn't he?
Yeah, on that right hand side, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's actually really bad defensively, by the way.
So would you?
He is. No, he is.
I don't think he's. No, he's not bad defensively.
He is really bad defensively. Just because he runs, just because he's quick and he runs, doesn't mean he's good defensively, bro. He's rubbish defensively. Let's be real. Did you see Nathan Ake destroy him and Trent when we play City?
What, in transition where he's continuously running back? It's not hard.
No.
He's not to deny to
you're letting him off so easily.
When you're transition,
so bad.
No, when you're in transition, it's not hard to get beaten. That's how it is. That's what happens when you're in transition.
He's really bad defensively still.
He is
really bad defensively. Bro, look, no, be honest, bro. Just because he runs, it's like Mason Mount, bro. Mason Mount, just because he's got stamina and runs, people think he's good defensively. He's not, innit? Like,
I'm gonna get the stats up right now.
I don't get stats, so we can see it.
No, because you're saying he's poor defensively. The only way
he's
to prove
poor defensively. The amount of times I've seen people run off him and run past him and dribble past him so easily this season is a joke. He's not good defensively.
He is. He has been in his role. He has done what he's asked of him. I think he's been asked to do too much. You know, when you get someone to do too much, that they try to focus on so many things that they don't focus on the one thing that they're really good at. And they're flawless. You can understand that certain players in your team, past and present, used to be like that.
No, say that sentence again. Run me by that again.
Certain players who's asked to do too much doesn't focus on what the thing on the thing that they're very good at. And certain players from your team, past and present, have been in that situation. And the one thing I'll say about Szoboszlai is that we ask him to do too much. We ask him to defend and we ask him to attack. He's never been a box-to-box midfielder like that. He's got the RB gene in him. I talk about the RB gene very highly because, Klopp's system, RB gene, they work in hand. But he is not a box-to-box player. And I think he's covered the most distance out of a midfielder in the Premier League. Him and Declan
What do you think he is? You said he's not a box-to-box. Do you just see him as an attacking 8?
Yeah, he's a 10.
But he's a 10, but he's being utilized, like you said, as an 8. And not even an offensive 8, more of a defensive 8 if he's doing the Henderson role. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, defensive 8, but he has the technical ability to create from deep.
Okay, got you.
But
his first touch is a bit dodgy at times as well.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm sorry.
That is, bro. It is.
You don't have to apologize for swearing. It's all right, man. Get off your chest.
Sometimes it's shit. Let's be real.
That happens with everyone, mate. That happens literally with every single player in football. The only players that I can remember off the top of my head who had an immaculate first touch was Lionel Messi and Dennis Bergkamp. That's it.
And Riyad Mahrez.
Not an immaculate first touch. I'm talking perfection. Is Messi and Dennis Bergkamp. That's it.
I said immaculate.
And you're again, you go to extremes, Brian. You know,
I can't believe you. Bro, someone said in the chat he's been hooked so many times recently, being the first player hooked for a reason, because he's been ass.
And he's been running to the ground as well.
Oh, don't, bro. It's December, man. What are we doing here?
Do you okay?
No,
so why is it that he plays in a box-to-box position when firstly he isn't a box-to-box player, and secondly he's covered as much ground as a typical box-to-box player in Declan Rice, who's actually built as a box-to-box player and is a box-to-box player and knows how to play as a box-to-box player for some time.
He's still got... Nah, I'm not having this, bro. He should still be playing way... But even if that's the case, he should still be playing way better than what he is. He gets enough of the ball to be able to make an impact, and he's done fuck all recently, giving the ball away all the time. Like, he's been... Bro, how can you not see this guy's been useless recently, bro?
He hasn't been as good as I know he can be recently. But
you're being way too useless,
nice, bro. I'm not being nice, bro.
You're being nice. Way too nice.
I'm putting things into context and coming up with a discussion about this. I can criticize the fact that with the technical ability that he possesses and the vision that I know he possesses, he should be able to create from deep. That is a big criticism I have had of him. He has the technical ability. He can create chances from probably any area of the pitch, and yet he just doesn't want to do it for some reason. And sometimes he does get a little bit wasteful with the ball. He likes to take pot shots from distance, which I get it. I get it.
I heard his shooting was supposed to be good.
And don't worry, Lucky, I'm gonna get to that as well. You lot continue to get your questions in. I'm just letting Ryan and Ram. This is great. Fuck the R&R. Fuck Rolls Royce. Fuck Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. I thought Szoboszlai's shooting was supposed to be good, innit? I ain't seen it.
His shooting is good.
Is it?
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it really yet. Apart from a goal against a championship side in the League Cup, I ain't really seen it still. I can't lie.
Oh, you want to forget about Aston Villa, mate?
Oh, bro, that shot that he bobbled into the ground and went in, bro. Let's
no, flawless.
Bro, he hit it into the ground, man.
You know what? I'm sending that goal to Flawless, and I want him to.
He hit it into the ground.
I'm literally sending this to Flawless, right? I'm gonna send you the link to the game, Flawless, and I want you to react to that goal.
Well, let me see this.
He literally hit it into the ground.
Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in. Just please keep them United or Liverpool related. I will start the best questions. Don't worry. I'll start the best questions.
We will get to your questions. Don't worry. We will get to
I'm starting the best questions. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to it. But I'm not intervening in this great conversation because I'm here listening and learning. All right. Do you know what minute it is that?
It's literally the first thing. Early in the game. It'll be the first.
All right.
Literally the first highlight.
All right, cool. If I start buffering, it's because I'm watching this. I should be all right, though.
Shamelessness is real.
It's not shameless, mate. It's just being real.
Let me have a look at that again. I do remember that. He did catch it well. Let me have a look.
Hit it into the ground.
Let's see.
What are we doing here?
If you look at it again, I don't think he hits into the ground.
Nah, he meant that. He meant that. That's a quality finish. He's got over the top of the ball. And if there's no way to sky that, there's no way to hit that without it going into the ground. That's perfect. He's perfectly hit that direct and got over the top. That's an incredible finish.
As Ferdinand used to say, it's a daisy cutter.
Cricket delivery.
If I'm right. Huh? We remember Thiago's goal against Porto. I think Ferdinand said it was a daisy cutter.
Do not compare it to that one.
I just went straight to cricket. That sounds like a cricket delivery. Sorry. Go on,
no. Where he sliced the ball and it just loops upwards. Like it goes low and then loops back up.
That's a quality finish, right? I don't know what he's meant that. Like 100. Look at how he's got over the. No, he's not. Look at the way he's got over the top of the ball. Like there's no other way he could score that. And he's right-footed, right? That's a quality finish. You can criticize him all you want. That's a great finish. He's got over the top of the ball and that's purposeful. That's very purposeful. Yeah, Ryan, you just hating there.
I'm not hating it. You hit it into the ground.
With that. Nah, but he did that purposefully. You say that like it was a bad thing. Like he's hit it into the ground with pace.
I think also what doesn't help your case, Ryan, is that the whole week, you've been loving off Gravenberch when he's been putting up meaty performances, yeah?
Hey, man, which one turned up at the Etihad? Which one turned up at the Etihad when we were in the trenches? When we were in the trenches, which one turned up, bro?
Oh, who turned up against Sheffield United, mate? Who turned up against Aston Villa, mate? Who turned up?
Gravenberch came on late. Don't be shameless, bro. Gravenberch came on late.
Who turned up most part of the season? Who's
actually didn't turn up against Sheffield United. He scored a goal in the last minute to hide his absolutely average performance.
Oh my god, he wasn't.
So he didn't even turn up. He did a Bruno.
Did he?
Yes, he was average.
Because Bruno actually defends, and Szoboszlai does the. Sorry, I was going to say Bruno actually defends. Bruno doesn't defend, and Szoboszlai actually does.
No, Szoboszlai tries to defend. He's just not good at it. That's all it is. I can't fault his effort or anything.
So why is it that in most parts of the game we had so much control?
Because a lot of the times teams try to sit back against us.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, they do, fam. Teams do sit back against us.
Don't do that.
And let's be real, he's better on the ball than what Henderson was. So obviously we're going to have more control in it than what we did last season at the end of the day.
No, but it's also the fact that even when he had the ball, he was actually making decent passes to try and keep the tempo of the play going.
What, the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you must have been watching a different game to me, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Mate,
he was ass.
He was not.
All right, no, he was average. He was average, bro. I'll be nice. He was average. Covered up by a goal in the last minute.
Cool. And the fact that you've been loving off Gravenberch, who's been crap for the last couple of games, and then you're still loving him off, mate.
Yeah, but he's not getting as much of a chance. Yeah, I admit Gravenberch hasn't been great recently, but I'm just saying that I think he'll be better than Szoboszlai, innit? I think that's just my opinion.
Sense? In what sense is he going to be?
He'll be better for us. He'll be a better player for us because I think he's more talented.
Okay. I'm going to ask you another thing. Yeah,
like I said, only one of them turned up at the Etihad. Just saying.
Okay, and one of them has also turned up.
Which one was dunking on Rodri multiple times in that game again?
What, a tired Rodri who played the majority of the game? No, because we can do that. Because if you want to go off literally 10,
you'd be going on about that. But because it's Gravenberch,
no, because if you're literally going off 10 minutes of the last 10 minutes of a game, then I'm happily gonna do that.
Wait, it's only the last 10 minutes?
No, he came on like half an hour.
Just to add context to this, Conor Gallagher also like dunked on Rodri. Just to add context to this.
Nah, just
and so did John McGinn,
bro.
Actually, John McGinn, I actually kind of rate John McGinn.
John McGinn's a good player. I like John McGinn.
I'm big up. Yeah, but if he was at Liverpool, you would not like him. But yeah, big up to Andy for becoming a member as well. Much appreciated, Andy, man. Real one. Thank you very much.
John McGinn at Liverpool.
I'm not taking John McGinn.
Bro, I've liked John McGinn. I've got
John
streams
McGinn.
going back 3 years ago where I rated John McGinn, bro.
No, you're not taking. You are not taking.
He's actually a baller.
because he wasn't at your club. But then when he's at your club and you're watching him week in, week out, it's a whole different conversation. And I'm not saying he's a bad player. I actually think he's a good player. I'm just saying we know what you're like. Look how you're here. How many games is Shabazz? I'm not Shabazz. Yeah, how many games has Shabazz played for you?
I don't know, 15 in the league, something like that.
Right, 15. Pull up the numbers, please.
Let me get up the numbers for you.
How many games has he actually played? And you lot have been winning, and he's played. I know he's played well in some of them games.
He's played 15 games, got 2 goals and 2 assists as a box-to-box midfielder.
And he is, and you might have admitted that he is not playing in his preferred. Well, he's playing his preferred role, but not doing his preferred job. So you have to take that into account. And you lot are winning games.
Excuses, bro.
Nah, that's not excuses.
No. There's 4 reasons why we actually been managing to scam wins in it. There's 4 reasons for that.
Go on.
Alisson, Trent, Virgil van Dijk, and Mo Salah. Those are the 4 reasons.
So we're gonna forget what McAllister was doing the last couple of games.
No, they've carried our team this season.
No, it's a team. It's a team. You can't be scamming
bro,
wins.
It's those 4, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We've been scamming some wins.
Okay, so who you saying you scamming wins? Who should you have lost to that you won? Who was actually? Let me pray. Who was you not the better team against recently? Let's say the past 5-6 games, Premier League.
Bro, we were in the trenches against Sheffield United.
We
Bro.
get the
Fulham,
trenches.
No,
Fulham,
we
we were
were
3-2
not.
down with a few minutes to go.
No. That's not what I asked. I said, who over the 90 minutes was you not the better team against?
Fulham, we didn't deserve
Fulham,
to
Fez, Fulham, to call. That's one. Who else? I'm just asking in context to this.
I still stand by. I thought we deserved a draw against City, to be honest. So that
you definitely deserved to draw against City, 100%.
Yeah, I thought we deserved. I was happy with the way we played that game, to be honest. Luton, we deserve to lose. I'll be honest with you, considering who we're playing. We deserve to lose.
Just missed a whole heap of chances. You lot should have won that.
We should have done way better in that game than what we.
You should have done way better in front.
We were 1-0 down in added time, bro.
You should have done way better in front of goal before that. That's what happened there. You lot should have won that game.
100%. We should have been winning that game.
Awful finishing, but you created though. That's just bad finishing.
I don't think we created enough as what we should have though.
You should have created more. I do agree with you with that, but you still created enough to win the game.
Brighton, we should have lost.
No, we shouldn't have.
Yes, we should have, bro.
The game
By the way, your boy missed an open goal.
Yeah, he did miss an open goal that game. Yeah, he did.
Who would have got the assist, right? Who would have
got
the assist?
Brighton was the better team overall in that game, let's be honest with us.
I guess who would have got the assist, Flawless?
Yeah.
Sly. Just saying.
This guy.
Well, wasn't that game a whole 2 months ago or something, wasn't it?
This guy.
When Szoboszlai was half decent, cool, innit?
This guy, honestly, swear to God.
Yeah, Lex, you know what it is, Lex, man. Lex, big up Lex.
This season, I just think we're being carried by a few players, innit?
I won't say. I think carried is too strong of a word, but your better players are performing to a high level. Therefore, they are going to stand out. You mentioned you said Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent, and Salah, right? Are they the four you said, Ryan?
Yeah.
Are they not? Correct me if I'm wrong. To Liverpool fans in the chat, same with Ram. Are they not your 4 best players?
There are only 4 world-class players. The 4.
Yeah, so they're performing. So even if a McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, whoever else was performing to a high level, it wouldn't be to the level of a Salah. Your 4 players, to me, are doing what they're supposed to, and the supporting task is doing what they're supposed to because you're winning games.
Not even the 4 best players. That's the spine of our team right there.
Fair enough.
That is literally bottom bit. Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent drops into midfield. That is literally the middle, and then the top, Salah. That is literally the spine.
That's fair.
And they're playing
at spine would be. Well.
And they're playing at a world-class level. And then obviously the other guys come in and sprinkle a little bit of something on the, i.e. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Nunez if he wants to actually score goals. And also I think people forget how good Robertson was before he got injured. I think he was really good.
No, Robertson did all right before he got injured. I'll be honest. Yeah.
First, I'm saying fair enough. Like, let's get to some questions. People, we're still only at 19 likes. Let's go up to 20 likes. This Friday slot might have to be the one for this show as well. And we're good. Don't worry. Like I said, lucky we will get to the Liverpool Arsenal FA Cup topic towards the end of the show when we give predictions, because Cass asking for predictions for the United Bournemouth game as well. We will do predictions for the weekend games.
By the way, Flawless.
At the end. Yeah, go on.
I'm going to ask Ryan this question. How do you feel that Joel Matip has played his last game for Liverpool?
Gutted, to be honest with you. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's had a really good season so far, actually. I think he's had a really good season. There's a reason why he was starting over that Bozo Kanate. But I'll get onto that in a bit. But he's done really well this season, man. And it was just an unfortunate injury. And it's a shame because obviously his contract ends at the end of the season. I don't think it will get renewed. I don't think it actually should get renewed, if we're being honest.
He wants to go back to Germany anyway.
Yeah. So, it's just sad that he won't. He probably won't. It's very likely he won't play for us again. So it's just sad the way he's gone out like this. Like, because he's been a great servant for the club. He's been here a long time. So, and Flores knows I'm a big fan of Joel Matip, and I've been for a long time. So it's a real shame the way it's happened because. But I wish him well, man, because he's been a great servant for us, man. It's just a sad way to go out still.
First, and then he's saying Matip has actually been our second best defender this season.
Yes.
So that goes on to go on, Ryan. You've got a lot to say about a couple of Liverpool players and one more. You know what I'm saying? Kanate, thoughts?
Well, I've
I
been
rate Canati.
saying this.
But you great. Obviously, you watching him much closer than I am. But yeah, go on.
Nah, I've said this about Canati for a long time as well, man. He's been rubbish this season. Why can't we just call spade a spade? He's been rubbish. And what annoys me, is people are trying to cover his performance up against Sheffield United by looking at the stats. Oh, he won this amount of duels, ground duels won, all this bollocks. Yeah, I watched that game, bro. He was ass, giving away stupid fouls, positionally crap, rubbish on the ball, which. We all know he's rubbish on the ball anyway. Let's be honest. But bro, he wasn't good. Like, what are we doing here? Virgil was saving his ass so many times, bro. Like, what are we doing here? This guy's not been good all season. Like I said, there's a reason why Klopp's been starting Joe Matip over him for most of the season, even when Canati's been fit. And Canati's been getting a lot of his minutes in the Europa League for a reason at the end of the day, because he's not been that good. He's not been good. So what are we going to do? The reason why I've never been a fan of Canati is because he's got massive bozo gene. I don't like defenders who've got a bozo gene because I can't trust them. I can't trust them. Lovren was the same. Bro. He had the bozo gene as well. And you know, that's the thing with Canati. I've acknowledged that Canati has all the attributes to be a top centre-back. I've acknowledged that he has. But he's got a massive bozo gene, bro. And I'm sorry, I don't like that in defenders, bro. I don't like that in it.
So I'll tell you what, it's hard to find a decent defender that does. It's hard to find a defender that does not have a bozo gene.
Nah, man, I'm not doing this. His bozo gene is off the scale, bro. Let's not act like it isn't. It is.
I mean, he's still didn't.
What are you saying, Ram? What's your thoughts on it?
What was your
question? What was your question to him?
I think I said to him that literally it's hard to find a defender that doesn't have a bozo gene. That a majority, 90% of defenders have a bozo gene. I've seen
a bozo gene, or is it just a mistake that did that?
But he's got a little bit of like I like to call it a bozo gene. He's got a little bit of
a lapse in concentration.
Yeah, he has a streak of that and just does stupid stuff.
It gives away stupid fouls and everything, man.
One thing,
your mic's moving mad as well, Ryan.
Yeah, it's true. One thing I would say though, his best asset when it comes to going forward is just dribbling with the ball because he's just massive. He's 6'5", and he's built like a tank.
Well,
yeah, I mean, so
yeah. So
I hear
what you're saying. Go on, carry on.
I mean, I added the context as well, so I kind of got away with it.
Even with the context, you have to hey yo. Well, carry on, man.
But yeah, that's his best attribute. But when it comes to passing, nah, he's not that great. And the thing is, right, again, I agree with Ryan to an extent where he's like, he put himself into such stupid situations, but he sometimes rectifies it. But then if he don't rectify, he gives away fouls, which is needless. So it's one of them ones where like, cool, you can tell you can defend because whenever you put yourself in a dumb situation, you tend to get yourself out of it. But when you don't, is not good. It's not good. So that's something that he needs to focus and fix up because it's like you can't be doing that at this level, man. Not at this level.
First, I'm saying.
That's where
I've had some think that Van Dijk and Kwanzaa might be the starting partnership for tomorrow.
And that's where flawless. I want Matthijs de Ligt to come into Liverpool.
Yeah, you mentioned this earlier.
I would be against that.
Why is de Ligt out of favour or something at Bayern Munich? Where's that link come from?
He got played on the bench. He was on the bench a lot from what I
de Ligt
who's the other one?
Kim and Jay.
Kim and Jay.
I'd take Matthijs de Ligt at Liverpool. I'll be honest, I would.
I just want a warrior in my defense, mate. I miss having a warrior back. Huh?
Is he a warrior?
He did. De Ligt is a warrior. He's a warrior.
First, I've not watched him like that, so that's why I asked.
Like if he instill the passion in him, he's a warrior. Like you saw him at Ajax. Like he's got that.
Van Dijk and de Ligt have played with each other as well, so
yeah.
Holland in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're both Dutch.
Yeah, and he's decent on the ball as well.
He is very good on the ball.
All right, first.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against de Ligt still. I'd like that signing.
Any positives? You wouldn't think these lot were winning and they're the top of the league. You know what I'm saying? Most goals. I think you got the joint best defense. I think you scored the most goals in the league as well, or second.
Yeah, we have scored the most.
You wouldn't think that. Scored
Even
the
though
most
our
goals with the
attackers
joint
haven't
best
scored in
defense.
like 3 games.
Yeah, because everyone else is pitching in. You wouldn't think that, people. But hey, we continue. Hey, it is what it is. Continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. To Cassie, you asked me this before. Flawless, can Crystal Palace, can they beat Liverpool? No, I don't think they got a prayer, to be honest. Liverpool gonna roll them over.
Apparently, Elise and Eze is injured.
Yeah, it's a wrap, man. They just got beat by Bournemouth at home. Like, no. Warrior J says, Ram and Ryan, what are your lineups for Palace versus Liverpool? So what would you go with you, Ram? What would be your ideal lineup versus Crystal Palace?
McAllister's injured, I think, by the way.
Yeah, he's got an injury, so he's another one on the list.
So I think he'll be back. His won't be that bad, to be honest. It's
that is literally flawless. That is literally Matip, Jota, McAllister, Robertson. I don't know if Alisson's not back.
Alisson could be back tomorrow. He could be back.
Oh, he could be back tomorrow.
Yeah, Klopp said he's back in training.
Thiago by Bajcetic.
Thiago doesn't count, man. That guy will be injured wherever club he's at, man.
Hey, lineup.
Lineups. 7 injuries. 7 injuries.
No, get on with it, man.
No. But that's why I won't hear
what
the
injury
injury excuse.
Jota's back soon as well. Like,
no, he's not. That's not what Klopp said. That's not what Klopp said.
Jota's back soon, bro. Give it 1 or 2 weeks. Jota will be back. Like, let's just be honest.
Flawless. The point is, no one can argue about injuries because it happens to everyone.
Facts.
It happens to everyone. Just saying. But lineup. I don't know if Alisson will be back in time, so I'll go for Kelleher in goal.
I'm going to give Kelleher credit for the other day, by the way. Yeah,
man. Bro, I was about to say it, man. Let me land. Let me land.
People keep getting on to my guy Kelleher too much, man. I'll be honest.
Oh, I've already sold the stocks. The stocks are gone. As in, like, I'm happy to sell him. Like, if we get 20 million, I'm happy to sell him.
Bro, he's a backup goalkeeper, bro. What are we doing? He's a backup.
No, but I rate the goalkeepers that we have in our academy. Like, I think they're really good. And we should start promoting
this guy's helped us win trophies, man. What are we doing here?
If we're getting good money,
he's not a bad goalkeeper. Now, you know what the problem is with our fan base? You know what it is with our fan base when it comes to Kelleher, yeah? You know what it is? Because we have the best goalkeeper in the world that we watch in, week out. Automatically, anything's going to look a drop-off compared to him. A massive drop-off compared to Alisson. That's the problem we have. Kelleher is a number 2 goalkeeper. So let's judge him as a number 2 goalkeeper. He's a good number 2 goalkeeper. It's that simple, bro. Yeah, he had a bad game against Fulham. I had that. It's one bad game. But he played well the other day. Now, let's not deny that.
I did not say he didn't, but you didn't listen to what I said. I said, from what I've seen of the academy, the goalkeepers that we're producing look really, really good. That's why I wouldn't mind. You see why I get onto him, yeah? Right, Flawless. You see why I get onto him, yeah?
Yeah, I'm fully aware. Yep.
Like,
so you're talking about keepers that have never played at the top level, you know?
Like how Kelleher first started, yeah.
So Kelleher, who's won us trophies, played in finals. So
because he would have no, because certain people
keep clean sheet in a final.
No, because certain people within the goalkeeping hierarchy said this. Like a World Cup winner who knows what it is to be a top goalkeeper says that our goalkeepers in our academy are solid. That's why I want to see what they're all about.
You do know it's probably going to be Adrian if Kelleher doesn't play as well. Like Adrian suddenly becomes our number 2.
No, it could be Peter Lugo or Harvey Davies. By the way, Harvey Davies was part of the team that won the Under-17 England World Cup. So he's got he's a decent keeper. He's no slouch. Like he's very good on the ball from what I've seen. But again, segueing back. Sorry, Flawless. We are segueing unnecessarily.
Yeah, man. That's all good, man. Segway settings, man. Segway City. It was cool.
That was such a dead line, that, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Flawless. He just cussed you out there right now.
Yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Carry on. Carry on.
Right back, I'll go Trent Alexander-Arnold. Centre back, I'll go Van Dijk, and I wouldn't want to play Kwanzaa. I'll stick to Konate, but I think Konate played well at Selhurst Park quite a few times. He's played there, so I'll go off that. Then I'll go Tsimikas at left back. I'm tired of seeing Joe Gomez at left back now.
By the way, João Tsimikas, he's actually done all right last few weeks. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, he also had those moments as well. So I'm not again.
Bro, he made one mistake against Fulham when he got dunked on at the back post. That was literally it. He's been
it
quite good.
weren't just one. It weren't just one. But okay.
Nah, he was good that game. What are you talking about? Apart from that, he was good. Bro, was that the game? He was good. He was our best defender that game. Until that moment at the end. He was. Tsimikas was actually our best defender that day until he got dunked on.
I didn't know Trent Alexander-Arnold weren't playing that game.
Defender. I'm talking actual defender. Like, in terms of defending. Trent obviously won us the game.
He's still not good. Look, as I said it before, he's still not good enough to play for Liverpool, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I agree with you, but I'll give him his credit. He has actually done well recently.
Yeah. He hasn't proven me wrong, but he's made me feel a little bit better that he's actually played well. I'll say that.
Put it this way, I would rather play him there than Joe Gomez now. And a few weeks ago, I would have probably said,
mate, I'd rather have Luke Chambers play there than go Joe Gomez. I'm tired of seeing that guy.
Joe Gomez on left back is horrendous. I'll be honest.
Man, he doesn't have
right back. He's all right. Left back, he's trash.
He just doesn't have the agility to go on his left foot, on his to cut back inside with any deception at all. But again, sorry, flawless. In DM, I'll go.
Sorry.
Because we've been segueing the most time and flawless are getting.
I'm not segueing. I'm enjoying the conversation, man. I'm saying I'm tapped in. I'm locked in. That's why I'm just here being quiet. The chat's enjoying it too. Like, yo, the floor is yours.
Yeah. DM, Endo, centre mids of Soberstein and Jones.
Genders.
And at right wing go Mo, up front Gakpo, left wing Luis Diaz.
Right, you said you didn't want to see Gakpo down the middle earlier on.
I don't want to see Nunez up front as well. If Jota was available, I would have played Gakpo on the left.
Nah, I understand that. Fair enough.
All right, so run through your lineup just from the goalkeeper all the way through to the striker. What? Go on, Ram. Run through just to recap it.
Oh, sorry. Kelleher, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Endo, Szoboszlai, Jones, Salah, Gakpo, and Luis Diaz as my starting 11 warrior.
Same to you, Ryan. Same question to you. Your lineup from Palace game.
If Alisson's fit, start Alisson. If he's not, obviously Kelleher. Trent, Virgil, Kwanzaa, because I'm sick of Konate. Tsimikas, left back. Endo, Szoboszlai. Gravenberch or Jones is a tricky one, you know. It's a tricky one, man. I'll be honest with you. I'll go Jones because because this is a game at Palace. Probably have more of the ball. I'll go Gravenberch because I like him in it. I like Jones as well, but I really like Gravenberch still. Salah. This is so mid now. Nunez and Gakpo left.
All right, fair enough. And scoreline prediction from you, Ryan?
1-1.
What? You think you draw the game?
This is the same team that got beaten by Bournemouth at their ground. Yeah?
This is the same team that were in the trenches against Sheffield United the other day.
I said 1-1, you know. This guy is outrageous. This guy's outrageous. Yo.
I don't get why you lot are laughing. We drew 1-1 to Luton, like it's not.
That's a one-off.
Is it?
The result is
sure?
Name me another bad. Did
you see us against Sheffield United?
You asked me a question. No. You said I said it's a one-off. You said is it in terms of result? Yes, it's a one-off. Name me another bad result you lot have had recently.
You know what? Ryan could go off 12:30 tax. I give him that.
No, that 12:30 tax isn't a thing, bro.
He'd say if it was a 3 p.m.
12:30 game we played this season, Bar City, where we got a draw. So it's actually not been a fact.
This guy,
bad thing this season.
This is crazy. Hey,
we've had one bad season. This annoys me. People make too much of this 12:30 tax. Like, we don't play well at 12:30, bro. We had one bad season where we were just shit the whole of last season, pretty much. and we lost every game at like 12:30. Like it's just one of those things. That was one season. We've actually won every game so far, bar City, at 12:30 this season. So it's actually not really a bad thing. I mean, what I'm saying is that it's not affected our results in a bad way.
No, but by that point, then we are gonna have a bad voodoo because we're not gonna beat Crystal Palace, are we?
Yeah, but I would have said that even if it was at 5:30 tomorrow.
It's Palace. Like they just as much as you lot like, all right, Drew, they just got beat by Bournemouth at home.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
They'll still get 1-1 against us, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Ram, what are you saying? Scoreline prediction.
I think we're gonna win. I'm gonna take a little bit of what Ryan says and make it more actually plausible. The fact that I think it will be a difficult game. I think they will make it tough for us. It will be one of them 2-0 games where it'll be like we score first, then we're gonna struggle for a little bit, and then we're gonna count on them at the end of the game and win. A bit like Sheffield United. So yeah, 2-0.
Cool. All right, people. We are gonna close out the show. Keep a lookout.
One more thing.
Go on.
If this Klopp guy, if this Jurgen Klopp guy even thinks about playing some of his better players in that Europa League game next week, if he even thinks about it, I do not want to hear any excuses for this manager. Any excuse, I don't want to hear him make any excuses or anyone.
No one will make any excuses.
Injuries or bad or results after that. If he
plays.
Nah, because I know. Let's say we get someone injured in that game, yeah, and then people use that guys are missing as an excuse for the next few games where we get bad results. Oh, this player wasn't there.
So no, because a lot of the Liverpool fans want to see the kids play. That's why.
Yeah, but they'll still defend Klopp even if he plays some of the strongest players, man. I'm telling you, if he shouldn't even take them out to where is it? Belgium we're playing.
Yes, it's not even that far, so you can take the kids. It's like a school trip for them, innit?
No, he needs to take like the under-12s or something, innit? I agree. Like he cannot play any of the first team. You don't need to. We've topped the group. So on it, but I'm telling you, he will. Do you remember that Midtjylland game a few years ago where Jota got?
Oh yeah, I got pissed.
Yeah. So who's to say he doesn't do it again? If he does it again, I'm not having any excuses for him, man.
First, I understand that.
If we get an injury because of that, and he fucking makes excuses as well, Klopp, and moans about kickoff times and schedules and all that, fuck him in it if that happens.
Yeah, because we got United after that. As well.
We got United on Sunday after that, man.
I don't think he will
rest for that game.
I don't think he will. I don't think
they have to play seriously against Bayern Munich.
Play the kids against us. That's what you lot should do.
They probably still be honest.
Yeah, exactly. They did make it respectable. Probably lose 2-1. There we go. I'll take that. There we go.
I still take a 2-1 win. I take a 2-1 win right now.
Mate, I just want dubs.
Win. Just as long as we beat them, that's all I care about. Still,
you know, there's a saying. Havok has a saying. It's called "Gid, get it done." I don't care about.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it done again tonight.
Get it done. Get it done. I just want wins.
Who did you say out that phrase? Who's that?
It's called Gid. Havok calls it Gid, which means get it done.
That's the first smart thing I've heard from Have Hope. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That was good still. Get it done. Facts. And he a Chelsea fan, so he's suffering. So you know what? Have hope. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Because all you have left is have hope. Is hope. That's all he has.
I think hope is God, man.
Move to, man.
That hope is God.
To them jokers. You know what I'm saying? All that talk they was talking. Not everybody, but Chelsea fans going into that game with confidence. And I was like, why? I'm like, we're bad, but you lot are bad too.
Now, for us, that hope is gone, mate.
Yeah, after what we did to them, yeah, they finished.
They're in a crisis. They're actually in a crisis.
Yeah, they're awful.
Are they in a crisis, or is that just where they're at? They finished 12th last season.
I think 11th.
Bro, they're in a crisis.
I don't think
people spends $1 billion in 12 months and is in this position. Like, what? Like, come on.
I think that's just where they're at. That's them as a team.
What else? You know what else for us? FFP as well. They can't spend like that anymore.
Did we say that last year?
No. But last year is a little bit different because it was the first time they actually gone and spent money like that, and it's because of the contracts they were giving. But now the contracts are starting to build up and it's starting to go over. FFP is going to kill them if they keep doing stuff like that.
I just like how finally Enzo and Caicedo are getting the criticism they deserve. I've been calling that out for weeks. So.
Yeah, and they are. And Sheik says, Flores, what's your prediction for Bournemouth? My bad, I don't know if you already said it or not. I didn't. I would say, and there is a watch along on the channel for it tomorrow as well, people. I think we win. I go 2-1 again.
Where is it?
2-1 again. It's at Old Trafford. I go 2-1.
Still.
But you say they had an informed team in the league, so yeah. But I'll go 2-1. Well, yeah, love to everyone who has tuned in. Don't forget, people, you see this show. So whether you came over from the radar, you was here already. Big up to everyone that was locked into doing the most. Whether you just joined for this Manchester United Liverpool show. But all the shows on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, are available on audio-only platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcast. Type in Sarcasm City TV and all the shows will pop up. Like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, maybe you're at work, maybe you're traveling. Hey, you might be on the way to the game. Maybe you're at the gym. Maybe you just don't want the YouTube app soaking up all your data, whatever the case may be. So Sarcasm City TV on Spotify. The link's in the chat. It's also underneath in the description of this live stream and every other live stream as well. So Sarcasm City TV on Spotify. Follow us, 5-star us. iTunes, Apple Podcasts, all you iPhone users, same exact thing. But to make sure there's not a follow, 5-star us and leave us a review. Same with SoundCloud or whatever audio platform you are listening on. Big up to you. Ram, anything else you want to add? Let them know where they can find you, all that good stuff.
The channel's actually been real quiet. Been very, very busy right now.
Man, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, man. Real life stuff.
Sadly, real life takes priority over virtual life, innit? But yeah, man. You'll be finding me on Flawless' channel. If he keeps on doing up the Friday night shows,
we're gonna pattern it. We'll pattern the Friday night. We'll talk after this.
Yeah, well, then I'll happily come on as much as I can if I ain't got anything else to do. But like, if I'm going party or shit like that. But yeah, you can find me on here. Hopefully Liverpool get the dub. And yeah, man, hopefully we can still challenge as much as possible, man. So big up everyone in the chat. Big up all the people that have been watching on the replays and everything like that. Yes. And keep posted, keep posted on the channel, man. Yeah, Flawless, one of the hardest working YouTubers out there, man.
Love, man. We're gonna keep the show on the road. Ryan.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
Big up everyone in the comments. Big up you, man. Yeah, that's it, really.
Hey, love to everyone that's locked in. We are gonna raid Casually FC, so I need you lot just to put Chelsea 11th. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need you lot to put. Like, put Sarcasm City raid and then put Chelsea 11th. I'm gonna go and join and do that. But big up the Casually lot. So yeah, big up Marshall over there. If Surf is on, I don't know if he's on the channel, but if Surf is on, tell him shut up. But yes, love to everyone who has locked in. STFU, tell him shut the fuck up. That's what you lot need to do. No, that's a lot of messaging, but yo, you lot pick one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lot know the vibes. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. Keep a lookout for this show in regards to time and change, because I'm going to look to move this around. I'm looking to add a couple shows as well, people. Trying to get a pattern before the year is out, before we go into 2024. But love to everyone that has locked in. Well, I'm trying to get clubs running. I am trying to get clubs running. Yes, I am chic. It's just numbers. I know Ram said he's jumping on as well. I'm trying to pattern the numbers. But yes, love to everyone that has locked in. And this has been the Manchester United Liverpool show, Man United podcast, analysis at Anfield podcast, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.